Before their 1999 breakout hit Little Black Backpack became an anthem of late 90s alternative rock, Stroke Nine were just another band of college kids trying to make a name for themselves. Literally. The San Francisco-based group didn't have a marketing team, a label, or even a consistent sound yet. What they did have was energy, ambition, and a group project that accidentally became their career. And out of that experiment came a name that stuck. Stroke Nine. The story begins in the early 1990s at Marin Academy, a private high school just north of San Francisco. Guitarist and lead singer Luke Esterkin, guitarist John McDermott, and a few classmates decided to start a band, not as a serious attempt at fame, but as part of a senior project. Each student at the school had to complete an independent study or creative endeavor before graduation, and forming a band seemed like the perfect excuse to combine music, fun, and school credit. When the time came to name the group, they tossed around dozens of options, but nothing felt right. The project required each student to write a reflection or summary describing their progress and goals. When they turned theirs in, the assignment happened to fall on the 9th stroke of the clock. 9 o'clock. The phrase Stroke Nine popped up almost as a joke, referencing the exact moment their school project was officially born. It had a quirky ring to it, casual but catchy, and it became their makeshift band name. The name stuck far beyond graduation. What began as a class project soon evolved into a passion. The members started booking small gigs around the Bay Area, building a local following with their high-energy performances and witty pop rock songwriting. By the mid-1990s, they had independently released a few albums and even opened for established acts. When Universal Records signed them later that decade, they debated briefly whether to keep the odd name, but by then, Stroke Nine had become part of their story. The name's simplicity turned out to be its strength. It didn't pigeonhole the band into any genre, leaving room for their sound to evolve. Some fans interpreted Stroke Nine as a metaphor for creativity hitting its peak, or even as a time-based reference to the rhythm of life. But for the band, it remained a humble inside joke from their teenage years, a reminder that big dreams often start with small beginnings. Their major label debut, Nasty Little Thoughts, 1999, propelled them into the mainstream with Little Black Backpack and Tale of the Sun. While many listeners assumed the band's name carried deep meaning, the truth was more endearing. It was born from timing, coincidence, and a touch of student humor. The combination of stroke, evoking movement or rhythm, and nine, giving it a sharp numerical punch, sounded rhythmic and modern, like a name meant for the alt-rock era they helped define. Decades later, Stroke Nine remains one of those names that sparks curiosity and nostalgia in equal measure. It captures the spirit of the late 90s, clever, understated, and a little bit accidental. For a band that started as a school project, the name is a perfect symbol of what can happen when creativity and timing align just right.